What's up, Scorpio? This your girl Queen J. What they tell coming to give you a quick little check-in to see what you got going on. Thanks for viewing my channel. This is a channel where we grow together. By the way, my name is Queen J. And nice to meet you. So I don't know. I ain't really picked up too much like coming into your video. So shit, I'm just gonna jump into the shit and see where it goes. Maybe you focusing on your long term goals right now. It say close your eyes and tell yourself that you deserve to feel joy. You can allow joy into your life regardless of the circumstance you currently find yourself in. So maybe regardless of what you got going on, you need to look at the long term goals. Friendship, nurture the bonds of friendships within your relationship and your love life will dramatically improve. Religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. Deception. So maybe just certain type of interactions with people, places, or things just don't fit right with you no more. Like since you on your religious path, like you gotta be cautious of what inner twin flame, your passion ignites. So maybe you this could be the one. So maybe you met this person in spirit. So maybe it's trying to transition to the 3D, but maybe you have to retreat for a while before you can get. They saying get on the same path with this person. Like y'all on two different destinations right now. Like you got to be one place doing some type of work, and this other person got to be one place. But it's like they're saying imprinting your footprints on the earth. So it's like both of y'all in a manifesting stage right now, moonlighting. You can start working on your dream career part time while keeping your other jobs to pay the bills. Soon your dream career will take flight and fully support you. So maybe it's time for y'all to go into a quiet retreat so y'all can like start a new chapter in your life so you can be set like in your career and all kind of shit before you get into a committed relationship where you ain't gonna really have time to invest in things like you would right now at this moment. Somebody telling your business. So I don't know. Maybe you telling somebody else's business or somebody else telling your business. Um, take a divinely guided chance. So maybe somebody, telling your business about the decisions you choosing to make on your path right now, whether it's with them or with someone else, or whether it's by yourself and you end up meeting someone else. They showing me some candles in this picture, right? So it's like when I look at this picture, it gives me more like vibes of like lighting like white candles. You know how like when people pass away, they say energy never dies like that, right? So I feel like maybe y'all should like light some candles for these people because they trying to, access you in some type of way. Because I see these two people like masculine and feminine energy looking down at these candles, but it's like some spiritual energy above these candles, something that you need to recognize. So I don't know, maybe something coming up and you lighting candles for somebody. I don't know. All positive change and successful full ventures involve a degree of risk, and you are ready to follow your divine guidance to new territory as you leave behind that which is comfortable and familiar but no longer appropriate for you. You make room for new and more meaningful opportunities. So maybe, like I said, maybe you making changes in your life right now. And some people just ain't feeling it. You get what I'm saying? Everybody ain't gonna be able to understand like why you do the things that you do, why you make the moves that you make. They say it's not for the flesh to understand. You move according to how God tell you to move. You get what I'm saying? So maybe you had to leave somebody or separate from somebody. So now, or maybe you need to. So maybe you need to have some type of communication or something like that, letting this person know like how you feeling. It's like maybe you feel like you ain't got no. They saying you gotta find your backbone because it's like one of your spirit guys is like leaning on your motherfucking spine. You got like bitch, just say what you got to say or how you feel in the situation. It's like Whether this person hear you, just let it be known that you said how you feel, and we can move the fuck on. Because the other one is ready to like start paddling off the boat, like the ship is getting ready to sail. So you ever notice like in any form of something, like with the ship in the tarot, the planes in the tarot, the train in the tarot, they all going a certain direction. You get what I'm saying? So regardless of who get the fuck on the motherfuckers, that shit still got a routine, a route. It got the move on. So shit, I'm just looking at people transitioning, and some motherfuckers ain't getting on the ship. Some motherfuckers ain't getting on the plane. Some motherfuckers ain't getting on the train. You get what I'm saying? But they saying some type of closure. So maybe some of y'all need some type of closure before you feel like you can actually take this step. But they saying take this step whether another person understand why you did it or not. Like who you doing it for? That's what they just said. Who you doing it for? Uh, be aware of what you are projecting, for the quality you admire in one another are qualities you both possess equally. So the qualities you don't like are also your own reflection. So it's like maybe you realize it was something about a person and it remind you a lot about yourself. So it's like sometimes that's how God teaches us lessons and shit. They'll put you with a motherfucker just like you, or have some traits like you, and it just piss you off to the point that you want to make a change about it. You get what I'm saying? Um, enjoy the moment. So maybe it's just time for you to enjoy the moment right now. It say face your fears. When you're honest with yourself about fears of success or failure, they can no longer control you. Be free of your hidden fears by exposing them to the light uh, of awareness, and you'll realize you're in fact having nothing to fear. And there, every successful person has struggled with release self doubt. So maybe you gotta realize, like in this money train and this love train, it's like you gotta eliminate the bare minimum shit. That's what they saying. It's like, you know how you be scared to fuck with a person because you don't know how they gonna treat you. You be scared to spend money because you like, okay, well, if I do this, how I'm gonna be able to do this, this, and this. So maybe you got kids and you trying to figure out, okay, well, shit, my kids need shit, then my bills need to be paid. They say you gotta walk by faith. Like you ain't gonna know how, like spirit gonna make a way for you. Like I still see spirit making a way as long as you try. Like the effort is in the kids, especially if you got little kids. Right now, the effort you put in, like enjoying the moment with these little kids. It's like, okay, you put the energy into that, then we can, because dealing with a person, you got to get to know them and shit. You get what I'm saying? So that's like a child, because you got to learn what they like, don't like, and all this other kind of shit. So it's like, it's an extra responsibility. So they saying if you not with a person, enjoy the moment like that you have with your kids. Like, uh, don't think you the only person in this position. There's some people that's in the worst position, and there's some people in the same position, but it's some people that have been in the position that have made it out the position. That's what they said. Trust. Transformation occurs through acceptance. Once you accept the current situation, it will automatically transform. So maybe you gotta just accept what the fuck going on and just trust the fact that shit. As long as you have faith that God can change any circumstance. Short term goals. So conscious consumer. You have the power to heal and help the world with the decisions to buy only products and services that ethical and environmentally friendly. As a conscious consumer, you choose to invest in the fair trade and organic food. You live simply and you purchase only that which is needed. So maybe you trying to figure out a way to save money and shit. So it's like you know how every time a sale go on, it's like maybe you go to some sales, but not as much as you used to. You get what I'm saying? It's like still being able to have what you want and practice self care and shit, but like doing it on a budget, I guess. Shit. It's safe for you to love. So open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. So it's like I said, you still finding ways to practice self care, still being able to give to others that's less fortunate, like, and still being able to make a way, like seeing spirit make a way for you regardless of uh what you feel like you don't have, like you got something to be grateful for. The past is now behind you. Release and embrace new possibilities. A new path is now available to you. Follow it with faith. So once again, I must say, walking by faith and not by sight. You ain't gonna know how it's gonna happen. It say pray about it. So I don't know. Maybe somebody been praying for a partner or some shit. It's a partnership. Allow healthy for supportive partnerships into your personal life and career, and both parties benefit as a result. You are receiving help from heavens and from a person who brings needed skills and resources. So I don't know. Maybe you need to take it up to God, like shit, you got Jesus on the main line. Tell her what you want. Maybe you got a whole list of things you want, but maybe you had to go through. Maybe your spirit guys are telling you be more practical. You get what I'm saying? Be set logical goals and shit, like shit that you can obtain. Do what you can do now. Uh, and still try to work through the things that take more time. So maybe spirit putting people in your path that can help you through certain situations. Maybe you got a long list of things that you feel you want to get done, and it's like uh the main requirement is the prayer. You get what I'm saying? It's like ask for what it is that you need. Reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. So I don't know. Maybe this could be the situation why you feel like certain people or certain things affect you, especially on your religious path. New beginnings, a new adventure awaits. Embrace and live your dreams passionately. So it's like shit. Pray about the things that you can't change, uh, and acceptable for the things that you can't. Gifts. So maybe somebody got a gift. Maybe you only can access this gift when you're not around distractions and shit. So it's like maybe you learning different things like through the different moon cycles and shit like that. Block out distractions. Your life purpose and other priorities need your undivided attention. So it's time for you to take charge of your schedule and work environment by turning off electronics and avoid anyone or anything that distracts you what's important. You already know that these distractions are and you what they are, and you have the power to responsibly block them out. So maybe you, like I said, maybe a lot of distractions get to you where you can't hear these motherfucking messages and shit that your spirit guides and ancestors like trying to give to you, and it's like maybe uh they say you can't really determine how you feel emotionally. So maybe you just around too much. It could be certain type of music you listening to, certain things that you watching. They say habits that you developing. Um, they say you could have long hair, or they say your spirit guide could have long hair. So I don't know. Maybe you lost someone and they had real long hair, but this person look young for their age. So maybe this person died at an early age. Um, Maybe somebody realizing that they gifted, that they can communicate with like the people that pass on and shit. So maybe somebody a median or something like that. Soulmate. Your soulmate is already with you in spirit. Believe that. I'm laughing about what I just said because it's like when you got gifts and shit, you can sense shit, you can feel things. So that's why I always say, how do you feel about a situation? Because you could be present, but emotionally in the mind, like you be gone. Like people can be present all day long, but not be functional. You get what I'm saying? But your soulmate is already with you in spirit. Believe this, and they will manifest physically. So maybe you feeling it two different types of ways. Maybe you got a gift, and maybe your spirit guides and ancestors trying to get you to block out all these distractions and enjoy the moment, because it's like they trying to send you this soulmate, but you can't really get the messages right now because there's so many distractions going on. So they saying you know what the distractions is. So it's some things in your life They just took me over here. I don't know. They just took me over there. So maybe some of y'all could be older and have grown children. New career. Exercise to increase your energy and manifestation ability. So realizing that you can manifest anything. The world is in your hand. Like the ball is in your court right now. You can do a whole lot by eating healthy or exercising or whatever the case is to build your vibration. You get what I'm saying? It's like I was saying in the last video, who I did last, Gemini. So maybe you might have some Gemini in your chart. But I was saying, it's like you being able to feel and all your senses and shit like that, but they up in the amps on them bitches. You know, like when you look at different fuses, they be certain amount of amps. So it's like maybe your powers is increasing so you can feel a whole lot. So they telling you like, okay, uh when you in the midst of all these distractions and you trying to get away, you need to retreat, maybe go exercise so you can build some type of connection with them. You get what I'm saying? Because they trying to show you something. They trying to give you some type of downloads and messages, but it's like she holding it. She can touch it, but it's like, do you? So I don't know. Maybe somebody want to take a chance with something, but maybe somebody not sure whether they want to open Pandora's box. I just heard. So I don't know. Maybe y'all trying to try new things. Maybe you want to try something in a new career. Maybe you want to tap into some shit. I keep seeing somebody trying to tap into some shit. So maybe somebody got them tapping in. I just heard that shit. I keep hearing that tapping in. So maybe somebody new career is the tap in. So I don't know. Maybe somebody got them becoming a damn tarot reader or some shit like that. Maybe you be tapping into certain shit that people don't be, looking at. Maybe that might be a new career, but maybe you learning how to manifest things. Let's see. Calling in your soulmate. Didn't I say y'all learning how to manifest things? Like, with you learning how to manifest things in your regular life, so maybe you manifested a new career, but using your gifts and shit. Because remember, the spirit guys is trying to talk to you, but they also trying to put you with a person where y'all can actually have a connection as one. But it's like you gotta learn. Maybe you get new gifts and you gotta learn how these shit work. You know how motherfuckers get gifts and like they abuse the shit. So maybe they trying to show you how to use your gifts with care and that you can't use your gifts with any kind of people. Because ain't it said something about religious factors and manipulation and shit. So it's like maybe you can't work certain jobs and you had to find a new career because uh certain things in certain places and certain people just was going against your religion. So calling in your soulmate, your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations bring you together. Ain't it said something about partnership? Ain't I told y'all need to go to God with it? So maybe you need to go to God about whether you physically ready for a partnership right now. You get what I'm saying? What is it that you physically need to be doing at this moment? Is there anything else that you can grow in your life, change in your life? How can you help someone else, be of service, care, shit like that? Deep in your heart, you already know the answer. You do what feels right. Didn't I say it's something about feelings? It's something about feelings, how you feel about something. So can't nobody tell you how to do anything. It's how you feel about it. So you know what feels right. So then over here it says spiritually fed. So maybe y'all finding a way to like build your knowledge spiritually. You get what I'm saying? Uh Words of abundance. You have the ability to instantly manifest abundance by choosing powerful, positive words. Always describe your own and the world's situation and long. Why they want to do me like this? No, we're going to start over. In comic situation in loving and optimistic terms, that this is what you attract for yourself and others. So I don't know. Maybe you in a phase right now. It's like you're not really worried about the material shit, but it's coming anyway. Because it's like you feeding yourself spiritually, so you learning how to handle shit accordingly. You know how people get shit and it make them feel or act a certain type of way, but then you know how you can see a person get the same shit, and it's like they be so humble. So maybe it's a level of humbleness I just heard passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. So like you can enjoy certain shit, but it's how you do it. It ain't what you do, it's how you do it. I just heard. A message for you. I'm thinking of you this very moment. Your love fills me with light. I love you. So I don't know. Maybe somebody wanted to get that message out to you that they love you and shit. Like, but it's like, are you being spiritually fed by this person? Anybody can love somebody, but like I say, everybody's definition of love is not the same. So release your ex. This is the time that has come for you to clear your energy. So I don't know. Maybe you gotta let go of some control issues in a situation and just let shit be. Scar Union. Honor and treasure the relationship for it is truly scarred. So maybe people realizing that they gotta cherish some shit while they have it because it ain't always gonna be there. People be thinking that you gonna wait forever for them. Shit, you know how short life is. So I mean, the people died earlier by the damn day. So it's like I cannot have conversations with you no more because I have changed. Yeah, yeah, okay. Let's see what's going on, man. So I don't know. Maybe somebody feel defeated about some shit. It's like you can't have conversations with them no more because you done changed. It's like since you done got on your spiritual journey, it's like maybe you got that confidence that you needed. Uh you ain't really worry about that shit no more. You gotta shake it off because the loving ain't the same and you keep on playing games. Yeah, you gotta shake it off, shit. Maybe somebody shook you off in the past, and it's like you was probably stuck on them, or vice versa. But it's like now you in that shake it off phase, and it's like now they wanna do a reverse effect or some shit. Like they wanna make flip it. Yeah, bop it, flip it. Yeah, ain't when you played bop it, you had to flip it and all kind of other shit. Yeah, this person like to play games and shit. But that used to be my shit. So I don't know. Maybe somebody like playing bop it and shit. That used to be, I don't know. I like doing shit that challenge the mind. So maybe y'all like doing shit like uh Candy Crush, like little games like that, or crossword puzzles. I don't know. Y'all some intelligent motherfuckers. I like that. Maybe y'all trying to heal certain things about you. It's like I refuse to go in a situation and I don't have myself together. It's like you can say what you want about me, but I'm not concerned about what you're saying. It's like it's more so long as you don't touch me, I'm good. You get what I'm saying? You can say what you want. Yeah, a lot of people don't know what to say or how to feel because some people facing adversity right now. So it's like nobody is really in a position to have any room to talk no shit about nobody. So it's like maybe everybody in a position where they just need to heal certain shit. It's like they say a forever revolving door. Yeah, some shit just need to fucking end. Like, especially, ain't none of your friends' business. Ain't none of your friends' business. Yeah, it ain't none of your friends' business. I don't know. Maybe somebody talking too damn much, telling motherfuckers too much shit. Maybe you gotta keep it on the down low. So maybe you get in a new relationship, you just ended some shit, you came from a dark place in your life or whatever the case was. Or maybe this person that's coming towards you did. So maybe you realize that you had to change some things about yourself before you went into a new relationship. It's like some people might be doing the interracial relationship. You know what I'm saying? They say mixing bloodlines. So I don't know. Maybe different religion type people getting together. People that got different type of religions. I ain't saying something about religious factors. So maybe people in different type of relationships that got different type of religions. Maybe they just like fuck it and they like okay, well shit, I love you because I love you and that's that. Uh, maybe somebody realizing that a new beginning brought like some wealth to them. So maybe somebody realizing that maybe you praying for somebody and maybe somebody praying for you because it did say release your ex and it's like you praying for somebody. So it's treat me like somebody. All you gotta do is love me for me, babe. Yeah, I just want somebody. So y'all just focusing on y'all money right now for the ones that don't have kids and the ones that's like, cause I see some that's in relationships, they taking the chance. I see some that's waiting on the person to come in, and it could be somebody that you see every day. You get what I'm saying? And it's like y'all don't really be paying attention to each other. So maybe y'all going through y'all own thing or whatever the case is, and y'all trying to work on shit. But it's like when it's meant for y'all to pay attention to each other, it'll be true love. So maybe some of y'all gotta wait. Some of y'all learning how to operate your new gifts you just got. Some of y'all blocking out distractions so you can focus on your money. Some people learning how to work with people. Some people learning how to save. Some people learning how to deal with the weight. Like when shit ain't going they motherfucking way and shit. Like, and regardless of how it makes you feel, sometimes you still gotta end some shit to have that new start. Yeah, especially like you can't manifest shit with somebody that ain't trying to manifest shit. You know, some people just walk around with they saying deadly energy. So I don't know, maybe that shit is lethal. You get what I'm saying? Coming with an empty cup. So this a motherfucker that they ain't got no money to put on their own shit, but if they see you buying your own shit, then they know you can buy them a motherfucking drink. Uh we ain't in the business of goddamn collect non-beneficial factors. So that means this person is a non-fucking factor. Like you can't. This is non-beneficial. Non-beneficial factor. I don't even know if that's a fucking word. But if you come to a person and they already got a cup or liquor on the table, and it's like maybe this person in a stuck place and they trying to get out of an emotional place because I see a crab in this fucking cup. So maybe it's a water sign. You get what I'm saying? So maybe somebody drinking a lot of alcohol just trying to figure some shit the fuck out. But if a person come up to you, they in the same place you came out to have a good time, but this person cup empty, I ain't got shit to put in your cup. You get what I'm saying? So you gotta be careful of who approach you because you on your shit too. Especially if it's somebody coming back from the past. I could have sworn I seen, yeah, reconciliation up here. You want something new coming in. You don't want somebody coming in that's gonna have you all stuck in your emotions and shit. Then you back drinking. Maybe you was doing good without this person, and this person just can't handle that shit. Yeah, this person probably watching you and shit like that, like trying to figure out what's the latest fucking news and details and shit, y'all. Yeah, this person feel defeated. It's like this person felt like you could never heal yourself. Yeah, bad fucking health. So maybe you was in bad health for dealing with this person. Could have been an air sign. But at first you felt defeated, like dealing with this person, it was making you sick inside. Like your spirit couldn't tolerate it no damn more. It's like maybe once you separated from this person, because I see a masculine and a feminine energy. I see one that's like internally sick, and then I see one that's spiritually rising. You get what I'm saying? It's like some walking out from a low place. So maybe somebody was in a low place, like of dealing with a person, and it started affecting their health and shit. Yeah, a change had to be made to be able to heal. Like, so maybe somebody wasn't like sick, but their body just started having problems and aches and pains as long as they was around a person or around certain people, because this shit affecting your religion and shit like that. So maybe it was affecting your drive, your confidence, all that shit. You could have been dealing with a water sign or air sign. Yeah, maybe it was some type of judgment or some type of adjudication. Every time I see this damn car, I be thinking about like judgment from above, but then at the same time, you always standing beneath the judge. So I feel like you receive the judgment in two different places. So it's like for the ones that is out like doing a whole bunch of shit, like if it's time for you to retreat and you feel like spirit separating you, if you single right now, you by yourself, you single for a reason. It's a reason that you separated from a person. Be glad that you separated from a person before we get too motherfucking bad. You get what I'm saying? Especially if somebody causes you bad health. You don't want to be in a situation and they receiving karma or some type of judgment and shit. What if all the judgment that's coming down ain't got shit to do with you or ain't got shit to do with this person? You don't want to experience no backlash and shit. So sometimes that separation be so you can heal from the damage that already done been done and shit. Sometimes you gotta let motherfuckers talk they little shit and you just keep it moving. You get what I'm saying? Halfway. So shit, you will find a way. Shit, you found the way to the person that you was dealing with, or they found the way to you, where maybe you realized the path that you were on was not healthy for you. Like you had to put an end to that shit to find a new damn way. Shit. At least if you gonna be dealing with somebody, you don't want to be in fear for dealing with them, especially when you supposed to be trusting this person with your emotions and shit. If you, yeah, I feel like you shouldn't serve a person more than you serve God any damn way. That's how they said it anyway. So I'm just gonna say it just like that. Marriage. So maybe somebody was in a marriage with somebody and they had to separate from somebody because it was some type of third party shit. So I don't know. Maybe somebody realizing they got married to a person and they feel like somebody else is the person that they should have been married to. So I don't know. Maybe somebody had to make a decision on whether they wanted to be with somebody. It's a damn third part, a three under this shit. So I don't know. Maybe somebody was dealing with somebody else on the outside on some third party type shit, and they had to put an end to that shit because they was married. Yeah, main male. Somebody had a main. No, they saying one person made them happy and one person spent money. So maybe person that made them happy and shit was the person that spent the money. And the motherfucker that loved them that ain't really spend money like that, that's the person that so the healthy shit they didn't want. You get what I'm saying? So the shit where a person had the money and all kind of shit, that's the money is what made them happy. But when they had the love, they didn't want the love. They wanted some third party shit with a motherfucker that had the money, and that's what made them happy. Courthouse. So I don't know. Maybe they ended up losing a good thing because somebody wanted to play games and shit. Like somebody was with somebody and tried to act like it wasn't with no fucking body. And ended up not having shit. So maybe somebody had to go through. Maybe it's just some shit that happened. You had to separate from somebody just to figure out where you need to be right now at this moment. So maybe with the person that's watching you, maybe this what happened now that you're getting spiritually fed. So it's like maybe this person lost a whole lot of shit along the way, not knowing that you really were the gift. So maybe you had to realize that you were the gift because now that you're being spiritually fed, you're able to celebrate and be grateful for where you are right now. I don't know. It just feel like I said a whole lot. Yeah, I told you it's motherfuckers being under judgment. So maybe the people that's being spiritually fed and shit like that, they having a better understanding on what the fuck is going on with people and shit like that. Why things went the way they did and why you in the position you in right now. So shit, they saying just be grateful, yeah, because blessings come unexpectedly. Motherfuckers think certain situations be like for the worst, but change is good, especially maybe some of y'all might be getting in a relationship with somebody and maybe they got a child. Or maybe somebody in a relationship got a child and they might be getting some unexpected income. I don't know. Maybe somebody got some concerns and want to send somebody a message somebody that they was in a relationship with about a child. Maybe it might be unexpected income about it or some type of unexpected blessing. I don't know. Somebody might get a message or a phone call from somebody about a child. So I don't know. Maybe they keep saying I'm strong, I'm wise, I'm better, I'm better. See, they about to make me tell somebody business. Sometimes I be thinking they be setting me up and shit. I'm just gonna stop right here. Okay. It say somebody telling y'all business. So I don't know. Y'all tell me if y'all know who the fuck this is. Cause somebody been robbing somebody for their light, right? So I don't know if somebody started fucking with somebody and they ended up having a child. This woman already had kids. But maybe this person put you in a place where you had to do some healing yourself, where you had to mature a little bit. So maybe you was courtshiping with this person, but you ain't really know whether you could take this person serious or what type of person this person was. Maybe this person was a mass person or whatever the case is, and you decided to put an end to this shit. So maybe it was a great fortune that you put an end to that shit because you ended up either allowing this person to mature or you ended up meeting a mature man. So maybe this man ended up maturing and realizing that the person he left you for was immature. You get what I'm saying? So maybe you look at it as a loss, but you ended up blessing the person. You get what I'm saying? Because with you walking away from a person, you made a person realize that they had to mature anyway. So what you already saw and probably said, like, okay, this person, you ain't what it say? You not no good for me, but you look good to me. I think that's what it say. You're not no good for me, but you look good to me. I don't know. Maybe somebody realized that somebody wasn't no good for them, but they look so good to them. So maybe they realizing that it's that spiritual shit. You get what I'm saying? That wisdom and knowledge, like actually knowing shit, knowing who the source is. What the fuck you do that was some type of protection for you to realize that you was a divine being. You get what I'm saying? So maybe you might be finding out somebody ended up having a child or having some concerns about a person that they was with about a child. They might be getting a message. Maybe you was in a relationship with this person, or maybe somebody want to be in a relationship with you, but they got a child. So I don't know. Maybe you got a child, maybe this person got a child. Or maybe this person want to come and get in a relationship with you and you got a child and they want to come help you the fuck up, like with some bills and shit. So this is how I'm looking at it. So maybe you had a whole lot of shit that had to go on, a whole lot of transitioning, or whatever the case is. Somebody might be having some concerns about you, or whatever the case is. Maybe they seeing that you sing again back on the prior, you thought it was perfect. You get what I'm saying? Maybe somebody might shoot you a message because they want to be in a relationship with you. So maybe you felt some type of way about having to be by yourself, or might having a child, or whatever the case is. But this just look like to me that spirit is making a way, like out of nowhere. You get messages, so maybe you might get a letter about some shit, a phone call about some shit, especially if somebody looking to be like in some type of relationship. Then somebody might end up in a child. I keep seeing that shit. So it's just according to how you look at the shit, because everybody ain't coming in a relationship with no kids, and some people already got families and shit. So you just gotta be at a level of maturity to be able to handle certain shit like that. So hopefully you like the video. If you like the video, please like the video if it resonated with you any type of way. Uh, if you have any comments, please let me know if it resonated with you. If you hit subscribe to the channel, please do. I'm out, y'all.